It's about 9 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, July 18th, 2023. Moving them into the second cell in this fourth section. There's lots of trees here, which is good because it's going to get over 100 a day and probably stay over 100 this whole week. So hopefully the trees will provide plenty of shade and cool temperatures for the animals. This, of course, is an anthill, that's why it's barren. But you can see the kinds of grass that are growing up right next to it and throughout this area. The goatweed here is kind of thick. You get to a spot where there's not as much goatweed. Oh, here's some kind of clover. That's a good sign. Clover in the middle of summer. Clover is a cool season legume. So for it to grow here in the middle of July is quite a feat. The grass is a little bit wet. I don't know if it rained or it's just dew. But you can see here under the trees there's not as much goatweed. The grass isn't as tall though. So the cows are likely to graze over here more than they're supposed to because of the shade and the ease of access. This is Bermuda grass. This is what it's supposed to look like. It grows up with these thin, wispy seeds like that. I believe, at least, yeah, that's Bermuda grass. So, if you haven't been following every update, I'll kind of give you a clue on what's, oh, is this some ducky? Yeah, looks like some animal brought a ducky, got here and ate it. Or maybe the ducks laid an egg out here and it got eaten. So Sunday, that was 2 days ago, around noon, it rained really heavily. And the week before, we got a couple days of good rain. This week it's expected to be hot, just in the hundreds. No rain. So right now it's about 80 something degrees, probably 82 or 84. The humidity isn't as high as it was last week, but it's still pretty high. I think last night when I went out and moved the cows to this new section, the humidity was in the 60s, like 55 or 60%. And the temperature was in the upper 80s, like 88 or something like that. So standing in the sun was pretty miserable, but the move was done. Look at that, the cows are playing in the down branches. Stripping the leaves off the branches. It's a pretty peaceful spot here. It'd be quiet if it weren't for the cicadas that are singing. So we are going to take a vacation of sorts starting on July 24th and running mid-August. We're going to be out of the States. I have someone to stay at my house and to watch the land, so we won't be abandoning the animals. Unfortunately, they are not able to do daily rotations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the cows on one half of the field, and then halfway through the vacation have them move the cows to the other field, the other half of the field. Hopefully that will give the ground some rest, a week and a half of rest. Hopefully there's enough grass that the cows won't damage it too badly. The issue is if the cows go back and nibble at the same grass right after it was nibbled. You need to give grass a chance to regrow before you nibble it again. So it could have devastating consequences for my pasture, but I really don't have an option. And that's the unfortunate aspect of daily rotations is unless you have somebody trained in doing this with you, there's really nobody that can do it. So maybe that'll be my goal next year, is to Maybe hire someone, a kid, a high school kid or something. And that way, if I need to leave, I can trust somebody to do it for me. Or if I get sick or something. But really, it's a good motivation to get out of bed, knowing that you're the only person that can do this for the animals, and that there'll be long-term consequences of not doing it. So, yeah. Look at that ram. He's almost lost his spring coat. I told the people that are going to watch my land, I said, if the cows are mooing, they're in trouble. But if they're silent, everything's going perfectly well. And pretty much the only thing they need to do is check that the water's working. You know, come here every day when they feed the animals, the chickens and ducks, and check the water. Make sure the water's being filled up. As long as they have water and grass, they should be good. Water, grass, and shade. Right? I thought the sheep nibbled all the way down to the ground, but I guess they just take the tops off at first. It's kind of funny because the sheep they nibble faster than the cows do. The cows are doing it like in slow motion. Although the sheep, they use their lips, the cows use their tongue to grab the leaves. Is that number 24? I believe it is. Let me see. Who are you? Yeah, you're 24. I can barely recognize her. Yeah, she's still skinnier than the other cows, but not so bad. You can see her hip bones. You can see the bumps on her back. You can barely see the ribs. So she's not in great condition, but she used to be a lot skinnier. Here's number 413. Anyway, you know what? I might set it up so they do twice weekly rotations. They just move the cows to another section every week, like Wednesday and Sunday or something like that. What would it be? It'd be Tuesday and Sunday. I could also divide the field into 3 and have them move the cows every week. A week and a half in one part of the field probably isn't that bad, especially with grass like this. So there's probably not a big difference in moving them weekly or twice a week or a week and a half. I know Greg Judy settled on twice daily moves. He's tried 3 times daily and 4 times daily. He's tried just daily moves, and he says the twice daily is the best. You know, but I don't know if he's saying like it's 50% better than daily moves, or if he's saying it's like 10% better than daily moves. I imagine it's something closer to 10 or 5% better. So it's not like it's dramatically better, but it is better, you know. I don't know. And I don't know what the magical number is when it stops working. Like if I rotated the cows every month, would I still get major benefits? Over not rotating them at all. Or if I rotated them every week or twice a week, you know, how does it improve? That'd be an interesting study to do. Unfortunately, like you can't really do all of the things being equal comparison study. I can't even imagine how to do that. And what would you measure, the height of the grass or the condition of the cows? Anyway, guys, have a great day. Take care and bye-bye.